girls in your yowie.
Well, let's talk about some yaoi, actually. I was taking a shower one day, and Goku walked in. Now, you know, before your mind goes into the gutter, I mean, I did invite him. And, I'm not going to talk anymore about it. I'm starting to gross myself out.
I just digivolve into Kabuterimon and do myself. You guys are crazy. Sensormon digivolve to
Kabuterimon.
I can't have a conversation with them. I don't know what they're talking about.
How many people have seen the Yowie song, by the way, on Adventures in Anime? All right, great. Just wondering. Always get a Yowie question.
Yowie would be okay if it wasn't so gay. Isn't it a little gay? I mean, just a bit.
I'm up to speed now. Now I know what you're talking about. Thanks for sharing with me.
Somewhere in Los Angeles, the big queen just woke up.
Any other questions that don't involve Yowie? In the back. Okay, the puppy song was one of the movies, right? It was a movie that Chris Sabat actually wrote, and Krillin is up there with a microphone just singing away with no music or anything. And he wrote all these lyrics down, and then at the bottom he wrote, "Or you could just wing it, Sonny." So I decided to wing it, and it goes something like this.
Oh, I wanna be a puppy and love you always. Yeah! Oh, thank you very much.
That was great.
Is that my mom calling? Do we have any more questions?
Yes.
This one's for Snowy. In Dragon Ball Z, every time Krillin died, was that a new emotional experience, or was it okay because you knew he would come back?
I knew he'd come back, but I knew that for a couple of months I'd be without work again, so it was very emotional. It really hurt my feelings. He died 4 times during the run, all the way through to GT, yeah. 4 frickin' times. I mean, what the hell? After a while, would you be like, let's not wish him back this time? I mean, come on.
We've wasted too many already.
Exactly.
I'm very impressed with the way you can speak behind that mask, by the way.
Without a microphone.
I was expecting you to start talking, but very clear, very nice. Yeah.
Other than the shows that you've worked on, what are some of your favorite animes?
Speed Racer.
Project A-ko, I love that show. I do! Shut up! Cool, Superman's daughter.
When I was a kid, I was into Gigantor before all of you were born.
I like Sailor Moon.
I just saw Bleach for the first time while writing it, so that was pretty. I'm getting into Bleach. I've written about 10 of them now. I'm really getting into it. I see a new Hera back there. They might have disappeared too. They went to put money in the confessional center.
Anybody else? Yeah.
In Wolfwood's voice.
I know you were no mere mortal, but a cat.
I think I know what you're talking about, yeah. I know you were no mere mortal, but a cat? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Jeff, can you read the phone book as Wolfwood? Yes, I can. Adams, Judy, 1385 West Johnson Street. Yeah.
Have you ever been attacked viciously by fangirls?
Colleen?
Yes. In the lobby last night. No.
No, fangirl, that was my wife.
You see these glasses? They're very dated. That's because these are like 8 years old and 2 prescriptions ago. I was at a convention recently and my new glasses were in my pocket and I was glumped by a very excited fangirl. And I said, oh, that's so sweet, you know, it just knocked the wind out of me a little bit. And then I reached in to get my glasses and they were broken.
Quentin Flynn and I were doing a convention in Chicago, and afterwards the stage just got rushed by what seemed like all 25,000 people at the convention. It wasn't, but it was like the size of this room, and they just rushed us, and security was nowhere. And I was actually afraid, not for my life, but I was afraid for all my stuff. I thought I had my computer with me, and my jacket, my wallet was in my jacket. I thought, you know, and I'm like pleading for security. This is at ASIN.
Quentin brings that upon himself, though. Remember in Vegas when they
that
said,
was fun.
"What was your greatest moment?" He goes, "Here, now, group hug." Audience rushed the stage. I was,
Yeah, that was crazy. That was insane. But we did talk about it a little bit, and he's like, you think that's a safe idea? I said, sure, if you do it up there. And as soon as he said it, he dropped the mic and walked over there away from me. And the crowd just mobbed him. That was insane. That was like a mosh pit. Yeah, that was crazy.
I've gotten a couple of creepy fan letters. I mean, most of the time they're really nice, and then they just love the show or whatever, and they just want to let me know, which is I really appreciate, and that is fantastic. But I did get one that was like, I don't.
your head is so pretty. I want to put it in a box.
I work at Home Depot, and I'm 25, and I'm like, I could hear it as I was reading it, and I'm like,
So I've got a stable career, you know, and I'm looking forward to having a family with you someday. I mean, I'll still let you work, because I like your voice.
You know, it reminded me, that's sort of in conjunction with the oddest thing that ever happened question. At a convention, someone asked me to sign their infant's forehead. That might have been Vegas too, but that was odd. I'm like, are you sure this is like a permanent marker? Are you sure you want me to sign like your 2-month-old's, head? And this was like 3 years ago, so somewhere there's a 3-year-old with looking in the mirror every day with Jeff Nimoy backwards on the car.
yeah, that's going to take some therapy.
And he probably won't be into anime at all. They'll show him pictures and he goes, this is why I'm into sports.
But I wear my hair like this.
This is why I wear my Naruto headband all the time.
Any other questions?
Do fans like make you things from an anime and just like give it to you? And if they do, then like, how many have you gotten, like in general? Like,
I actually get something from most conventions. The
What do you
fans
got?
have been great. They make one time it might have been in Vegas as well. They made these little clay figures or paper mache figurines of our characters, and they were awesome.
I was in Australia and I got tons of gifts. Just handmade art is usually a lot of it, but people were giving me bottles of Vegemite. Do you ever have Vegemite? Oh, that might be the worst thing on earth.
Really thin layer on toast.
Yeah,
Very
very thin. It was. They just kept raving about it. They eat it every morning for breakfast pretty much, and they were like, "You're gonna love it. You're gonna love this." And I almost, threw up in my mouth.
I had a lady make me a shoe black eye in Hershey, Pennsylvania. I don't recommend shoe black pie, but it was a very nice gesture.
Yeah, I usually get some kind of baked good, some kind of artwork, and some kind of local food.
Lots of fan art. Yeah.
Any other dirty?
Yeah. Some.
But Quentin and I have.
But only because I requested it.
Quentin and I have the big Yowie following, so usually it's our characters together on a page, doing terrible things to each other.
Yeah.
has anybody ever given you something and they thought it was the greatest thing in the world and you're like, not really?
No, not me.
Not that I'd admit on stage in front of the camera.
No, I've never had that either.